In World War II, the U.S. military claimed black men couldn't fly planes, but the Tuskegee Airmen proved them wrong. During World War II, the U.S. military was still segregated, so African Americans had to do support roles like drivers, cooks, and laborers. So the NAACP and other factors helped push for black men to be aviators or tankmen or combat units. So in 1941, the Army creates an all-black pilots program, and their training occurred at the Tuskegee airfields in Alabama. Along with the flight hours they had to learn meteorology, navigation, and mechanics. The first graduating class only had 5 pilots in it. One of them was Benjamin O. Davis Jr., who became the commanding officer and later the first black general of the U.S. Air Force. In total, there were about 1,000 black pilots trained, and around 14,000 ground personnel also trained to support them. They became part of the 332nd Expeditionary Operations Group, which was an all-black fighters group. They were deployed to North Africa in 1943 to help clear lanes to Italy to prepare for the invasion of Italy then. And then in 1944, they then went into Italy. They flew escort missions for U.S. bombers targeting German factories, railroads, and oil refineries and other important locations. They were also known as the Red Tails because they painted their Mustangs' tail fins red, obviously. They also built a reputation for being disciplined and were less likely to abandon bombers to chase enemies, so bombers inherently trust them more. They flew over 1,500 combat missions and 179 bomber escort missions. They destroyed over 250 aircraft and even 3 of the Germans' jets, which are like the first jets that were made. They earned 3 Distinguished Unit citations, at least 1 Silver Star, 96 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 14 Bronze Stars, 744 air medals, and at least 60 Purple Hearts. There was also the 477th Bombardment Group that was trained at Tuskegee, but they were never combat ready by the time the war ended. They still had to face constant racism back then. The white officers and politicians still doubted their abilities and tried to shut the program down. And even after earning all the medals that they did when they returned home, they were still forced to be segregated, which is stupid as hell. And even though they proved their combat ability and flying ability, they were still denied work in commercial aviation. Even dealing with all of this, they still proved that they were just as skilled as the white pilots. They were probably one of the reasons that helped lead to the desegregation of the Army in 1948. Many of the airmen had distinguished military careers, including Benjamin here, who retired as a 4-star general. I believe this is one of the stories that should be told and listened to. Thanks for watching.